Fire in the hole! Let's cook some meatballs! Stay tuned! Hello and welcome once again to my barbecue pit. Today I'm going to show you the most mind-numbingly easy recipe you've ever seen in your whole life. And it's the most amazing thing that you've ever seen because this is so great and so wonderful. I guarantee this recipe, it works every time. I've done it hundreds of times. What you do with this is, if you've got a potluck or a family get together and you want to bring a dish of food, this is what you do. You just put these 3 ingredients together in a pot, get them warm, get them cooking, and you've got the most amazing dish you've ever heard of in your whole life. Here's how it starts out with. We've got frozen meatballs. These are Italian style beef, pork, and chicken frozen meatballs. I have 2 small bags of them. Now for this recipe, you can use 1 large bag or 2 small bags. I'm using 2 small bags. You want to make a lot of these, let me tell you why. And these are frozen meatballs. They're fully cooked meatballs in my pot. Fully cooked frozen meatballs. That's one ingredient. Here's the other ingredient. Heinz chili sauce. I'm just going to dump this whole jar. This is a 12-ounce jar of Heinz chili sauce. And I guess it's going to do the ketchup anticipation thing where it's not going to come out of the jar. But we're just going to dump that whole jar in there. Come on. How do you like that? It's just not coming out of there. It'll come out of there. The whole jar of chili sauce. You can find this in the grocery store right next to the ketchup. Heinz chili sauce, the whole jar of Heinz chili sauce. I should have brought some wine out here so I could have got the rest of that out of the jar, but that's okay. It's fine. This recipe is very forgiving. The next ingredient is grape jelly. You need an equal amount of grape jelly to your meatballs. 12 ounces of chili sauce, 12 ounces of grape jelly. This is a 30-ounce container, so I'll probably use about half of it. Half a container of grape jelly. So an amount equal to 12 ounces of grape jelly. And like I said, the amounts are not they're not critical, You can do whatever you want with this. And you don't have to use grape jelly. You can use, I used orange marmalade before. I've used raspberry jelly. It works out just great. Now all you got to do is get this pot on the fire and get it hot. We want to cook the meatballs. They're already cooked, but we want to get them to like an internal temperature of about 150 degrees. Well, not 150 degrees. What am I talking about? About 100 degrees. Internal temperature on the meatballs. Just got to get them hot. Got to get them cooking. Let me get them on the fire and I'll show you what that looks like. We'll stir them up and cook them. We're going to make sweet and sour meatballs. And let me tell you what. This dish never misses. Never misses. People love it. And the other thing is, let's play a little game. If you make this recipe, take a photo of your finished product, send it to me at my email. I'll post my email at the end of the video, mojorizon88@gmail.com. I'll post the video at the end of the video, and send the photos to me of this finished dish that you make, and we'll select a winner from among the people that send me photos to win some Tango Spice. How about that? So let me get my pot on the fire, get it hot, and get it cooking, and we'll bring you back when this starts rocking in a little bit, okay? Stay tuned. Okay, my meatballs are on the fire, and I've started stirring them up. Get that grape jelly all incorporated in there with that chili sauce. Chili sauce, meatballs, and grape jelly. That's all that's in this. It's all it takes to make these amazing. You're going to love this. Wait till you see this. It's going to be amazing. That's it. That's all we got to do is you got to get them thawed out and cooked up. Get them warmed through. Once they're warmed through, they'll get cooked up. That sauce is going to cover everything. It's going to coat it all. It's going to be sweet and sour and delicious. You'll see. Just got to keep stirring it, keep cooking it. The grape jelly and that chili sauce is going to turn into an amazing sweet and sour sauce on these meatballs. And you can take this to any place you want to take it. You can take it to a baby shower, a birthday party, a church social. I don't care where you take this. I take this to the doggy park when we have doggy birthdays. They love it. The people love it. They beg me for it. They say, "Are you bringing your meatballs?" Yeah, I always bring my meatballs. So here we go. Everybody loves my meatballs. And this couldn't be any easier or any better of a dish. You just got to keep stirring it. It's best to stir them while they're still frozen so they don't break up, because later on when they get cooked, they could start to break up. But yeah, it couldn't be any easier. If you don't know how to cook and you've never cooked anything in your life, this is your recipe. This is for you. So all you young mothers young married people who have never cooked anything in your lives, this is your recipe. Just got to get that warm through, and we'll be ready to serve some sweet and sour meatballs. I'm going to go in the house and make some rice, and we're going to gussy it up and make it look nice, and we'll take a taste and drink a beer. So stay tuned. So it's been about 30 minutes on the fire, and the sauce is starting to really come together. Isn't that beautiful? Look at that. Can you see that? The meatballs are clocking in at about 100 degrees. So you know they're cooked because they're fully cooked already. So you don't have to worry about murdering anybody with raw meat. How does that look? Not too shabby. Okay, I think it's time to plate some of this up and drink a beer. Stay tuned. Okay, the meatballs are done. I'm going to plate some up in a minute. This is the Frosty Root Boy mug, star of the show. Here's today's beer. This is an Italian-style pilsner that I got the other day. In bocca al lupo, which means the mouth of the wolf in Italian. Trippin' Animals brewery here in South Florida. I've never been to their brewery, but I've had several beers from there. I think this is going to be a good pilsner. 4.5 alcohol. Let's pour that out and get a taste of that. 4.5 alcohol Italian pilsner. I don't know what an Italian pilsner is. Not much head on that. Let's try to get some head on there, so we can say, quaff the froth off of it. There we go. There we go. I got a little bit of head that time. Yeah, let's quaff the froth off of that. And that's delicious. Wonderful. Tripping Animals is the name of the brewery. In bocca al lupo means in the mouth of the wolf. The mouth of the wolf. Very good beer from Tripping Animals. Gonna remember that one. Let me get some these meatballs plated up and take the money shot, and then we'll take a taste, so stay tuned. Okay, my meatballs are done. How do they look? Not too shabby, huh? I didn't bring a fork, but lucky for me I have a chopstick. I can only use one chopstick at a time though. So I'll just stab one of them meatballs and get that in my mouth. Doesn't that look good? Wonderful. I'll tell you what. That's delicious. And you know what? This recipe never misses. I wish I knew how to use chopsticks that get some of that rice. Right. I can't because I don't know how to use chopsticks. I got a little bit of rice stuck to my meatball. Ready? Let me get my beer. Absolutely delicious. Listen, you gotta try this recipe. Take a photo of your finished recipe. I garnished mine with some sesame seeds. I wanted to use some spring onions, but my spring onions went bad. Anyway, take a photo of this recipe, send it to me. I'll post it on the post page of my YouTube channel, and then we'll vote on who had the best looking photo, and the winner will get some Tango Spice. Can't beat that. So you know what I always say, babies, if you like this crap, please subscribe. If you don't, go up in the iCard and visit my friend from Italy, Mama Oxy. Mama Oxy is rocking down to YouTube, but I'll tell you what, she's making some amazing dishes, Italian, Sicilian, you name it, she's making it. Anyway, come back next week. We may not cook anything good, but we will drink a beer. This is good beer too, by the way. Italian pilsner. Make this recipe, it's easy, it can't miss. You'll love it, I guarantee it. All right, babies, we'll see you next week. Bye!